Katasep is not a cat. Does that look like cat behavior? But this or this? No, it doesn't. They are lying to you. And the man behind this entire conspiracy is no other than the manager. Just look at him. Does he look like a trustworthy guy to you? He's literally trying to get these two together from the second episode. What do you think you're doing, Akina? It's a romance anime. We cannot have real relationship development until the third freaking season. Anyways, I'll be watching this for personality reasons. What is up, boys? Your Eastern European fuckhead is back, and oh boy, we've got stuff to talk about. Man, this is by far the season of fantasy and isekai shows, and from what I'm about to show you, we are eating kinda good. From villainess to savior is our Otome show of the season. Same old story, a girl is killed by a truck and then gets reincarnated into the body of the worst NPC of her favorite game. Based on the first episode, this feels a bit more romance and drama focused, with our protagonist Pride empathizing with the victims of her in-game villain. It has quite a bit of crying, so if that's not your piece of cake, just watch Aku Yaku Reija. I'll be giving it 2 more episodes, see where this goes. There is almost something primal about working in a company with a lot of employee-friendly policies, like annual leaves, birthday leaves, kind bosses so passionate they move you to tears, 50 hours of overtime? No, 200 hours of unpaid overtime. Oh, that takes me back, mine was paid though. The colleague you secretly have a crush on? Don't worry, the CEO is already giving her the memo. But you don't have to mind it, cause she is turning into a zombie anyways. Jokes aside, Zom 100 is fucking amazing. It would have probably been the best first episode of the year if not for Oshinoko, but if they keep this up, it's going to be the best show of summer season by far. Even with JJK and Mushoku Tensei, and I love both of those shows. Talking about JJK, first episode was kinda meh. Second one was good though, 22 more to go I guess. Going down the isekai rabbit hole, let's continue with Am I Actually the Strongest? After a thorough examination, the goddess decides to take our protagonist, which has been a need for the last 10 years, out of his misery and reincarnate him in a fantasy world as a baby. Sounds familiar? Although the goddess gave him some cheat skills in order to live a fulfilled and happy life, when his parents tested his magic power, he was only a level 2. They of course can't have such a weak son part of the royal family, so they threw him away. What they didn't know is that our main character is actually level 1002, not level 2. Far stronger than all the royal wizards combined. I don't know why I'm explaining this like it makes sense. You get the idea, isekai stuff, OP protagonist, the Fafnir girl wants to fuck a baby, which I guess it's fine since he's actually 20 or something. I'll watch 2 more episodes and see where this goes, but it ain't too promising.
なんてことない私は暮らしている。なんてことない日々を変えたいと焦がれながら。
Tuka would approve. Atelier Riza is a show about Riza and her friends trying to escape their boring everyday life in the countryside. The first episode, although 40 minutes long, feels a bit awkwardly paced, which hopefully will change once we get into the meat of the story. If you're a fan of the game, you might enjoy the show, but as it stands now, I will probably give it just another 2 episodes before dropping it. Reborn as a vending machine is our funsiest isekai of the season. Following the premise of Isekai as a Sword, this show throws our protagonist, a vending machine enthusiast, in a different world when he finds out he's a vending machine now. Pretty straightforward, right? It has all the usual stuff, levels, abilities, consumes money to change his stock, big personality girl, all the good stuff. It seems like a more toned back show where we follow our protagonist selling and providing his people with canned 21st century food. I might be wrong and it may end up more action focused, but so far I will be watching it for relaxation purposes. Alright, let's take a break from the general stuff. Mio Saimori was the unfortunate child of an arranged marriage. After her mother died, her father brought his lover into the family and ended up having a second child. After a life of being treated like dirt, it comes with no surprise to Mio when her sister Kaya is matched with the guy she loves. My Happy Marriage is a romance show about Mio having an arranged marriage with Kudo Kyoka, a ruthless man that was supposedly married to multiple women, all of which ran from him. Hey, nobody has run away from me, so I liked the first episode and I've actually seen the second one before recording this video, so I'm looking forward to some romance. The Dreaming Boy Serialist is a romance show about our boy Wataru, who is deeply in love with his classmate, Ayaka. He has confessed his love to Ayaka countless times, but decided one day that this is not going to work. He's pretty much stalking her and he feels like he's doing more harm to her than anything else. It's pretty chill, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the switch from trying to lend her to being her biggest supporter will advance the relationship. In a world where humanity has battled global warming and got rid of gacha games, we've got to a point where we need to answer the next big unanswered question. Are humanoids people? The first episode was a bit all over the place. It's apparently about a doctor that's doing underground illegal work in order to find the original backup data of his mother's brain, which is now a humanoid or something, I think, I'm not sure, but I sure love spreading misinformation. Sounds like an interesting premise, so if it gets the pacing right, this could be an interesting 7.5-ish story. Picture this, you are the Demon Lord. A random hero defeats you, so you wake up from your 10-year-long slumber in order to finally take revenge on him, only to find out the guy that killed you is a fucking shut-in. What do you do next? Kill him right away? Suck his dick? Or start babysitting him? Don't get me wrong, he's still strong as fuck, but once the Demon Lord was dead, humanity didn't need him anymore, so he struggled finding a place to thrive in. Basically, your average midlife crisis. Gotta be honest, if they nail character chemistry, this could actually be the best slice of life of the season. I am a bit confused. Hulk's premise is pretty simple. So, the Demon Lord is dead, it was killed by the human hero, so in order to choose the next Demon Lord, the demons have a tournament to decide who will be the next ruler. Any person who wins in the qualifying rounds can participate, so Hulk, our hero, can also take part in the tournament, because he won in the qualifiers. The confusing part is, and I don't know exactly how to put it without giving too much spoilers, there are two heroes, and I'll leave it at that. It wasn't the strongest first episode, mostly a back and forth with the organizer trying to stop Hulk from winning, all while trying to figure out why the heck a human would want to be the Demon Lord. This will be pretty high up my watch list, so you should also keep an eye on it. Liar Liar is a combination between Food Wars and No Game No Life, just worse and with less ecchi, not on the list for me. Undead Murder Face is pretty fun. It's about a half demon and an immortal girl trying to become human. First episode was pretty nice, not the best shit ever, but the main guy kissed a disembodied head in the first episode, so there is no way I'm dropping it without seeing more. So we've seen level 1 Demon Lord, now we have level 1 main character with overpowered skills. Yeah, I know, very promising. So this girl kills a slime, and the slime is supposed to drop some bean sprouts, pretty basic stuff. But guess what? Instead of bean sprouts, it drops our main character. Anyways, our main character has his level kept to 1, so there is no way he can get stronger. But guess what? His drop rates are all S tier. So whenever he kills something, he pretty much gets the most overpowered drops in the world. I honestly don't know if it can get any lore than this, like at this point just give me a second season of Redo of Healer already. Pause for a sec. So initially I wanted to include about 20 free shows in this episode, but I ended up scrapping a lot of them. For example, Dungeon Meshi hasn't started releasing yet, it's still in Netflix jail. And yeah, for the rest of them, for the rest like 10 or 11 shows that haven't made it into the script, I will leave a small synopsis in the pinned comment down below. So yeah, back to the video. Reign of the Seven Blades, it's quite literally Harry Potter. There is a difference though, only 80% of the students joining the Magical Academy actually end up graduating. The rest 20% are being swallowed by the spell, which means they either go berserk, or they get dragged down by whatever they summon, or they get killed by their magic, or they die, they quite literally die. And the teachers don't give a fuck. I was pretty hyped about it, but the first episode kinda let me down. It's pretty badly paced, so I'm not sure whether it will be salvaged later on or not. Still giving it a few more episodes just in case. Mushoku Tensei, I gotta say, and you are gonna hate me for this, first episode was bad, like really fucking bad. I don't know what was in the director's head when he decided to make an entire depression arc that's legit 16 minutes long. I haven't read the manga, I don't know if it's like one fucking chapter long in the manga, but you don't do this kind of shit. Like, boo-hoo-hoo, you got laid and she left you? Your mom was taken by some teleportation calamity and you cannot find Roxy? You poor soul, of course you can't get close and trust other people anymore. Never mind, the mud bears appeared. Really good looking mud bears, by the way. I genuinely wanna have faith, but I feel betrayed. Anyways, that's it for me. The video on the left for more Schizo reviews, and yeah, I'm out. Bye bye.